Well, we've got Ocean Angler fish fingers. They've been around now for about, I don't know, a year or so, something like that. How they came about is last time I went to Japan, actually, I noticed a lot of their lures had changed shape into these kind of tubular shapes that rocket down to the bottom. So there was a real emphasis on making lures, you know, to get down fast. So I grabbed one and put some, actually a slider scoot on it, dropped it down to see how it would go, and it was really good right from the start. So then we developed them, we decided on the colours we were going to do, and as you can see there's a lot of oranges, kind of orange shades in the colour of our lures, so a real emphasis on orange. And the sizes that we came up with, 60, 80, 100, now 120 and 140. So you can go all the way from the 60 gram, that little one, which is great for areas like off Tauranga, you know, in the 30-metre line off Tauranga, and all those little patch reefs. It works really well around there. It works good in Rangitoto Channel, kind of the inshore areas. And then you can go up to 80s and 100s for when you're fishing the workups, and they seem to be dynamite, working just as well as sliders. And then for those windy days, or when you're in extra deep water, say, you know, 60 metres plus, you can go to the 120 and 140 gram big guys, which is these ones here. Actually, this one in here, that's a big 140 gram one. And that, you know, how deep can you get that down? You got to get that down at 100 metres, maybe even more. Some people have said to me, you know, it's rigged wrong, the hooks they're not long enough, they should be longer. So when I came up with this rig, I did try some longer ones, and I do like it sitting at about 1/3 of the way down the lure, which is there. So to me, it's in the perfect spot. The hook size, so there's size 13 owner Teflon coated hooks, same ones as you have on your sliders. So they're just super sharp and work really well. So let's drop it down and we'll see how long it takes to catch a fish, and I'll show you the rod I'm using and also the action I'm using to tempt the fish to bite. So I've tied on a 100 gram pink and silver one. Got my Spinder rod. I've got 15-pound 9 line Ocean Angler, and I've got 30-pound Ghost fluorocarbon. I really like the bendy tip on the Spinder for these kind of for these types of jigs. So all I do is drop it down, fairly easy.
I'll come round.
Bendy rod. Bendy rod is the key to these lures and the knife jig. So it's on the bottom now. A few winds. Just winding. Got one. So that was just a simple retrieve off the bottom and straight into it. But you can see this rod, how it's bending, how it's moving around a lot. It's absorbing all those knocks and bangs from the snapper on those little tiny hooks. So you will catch more fish using a real bendy rod with fish fingers. Oh, got off. Drop back. So don't wind up to check it. Just drop it straight back down again. Straight back down, and a few winds. There we go. Straight into it. So this is how easy they are to use. If you're new to lure fishing, it's a great lure to use.
Oh, that sounds like a bit of hard work for you, buddy.
It is, mate. Oh, you can see my rod's fine.
They can handle it, man.
Not that much strain on me. Okay. Sometimes I'll drop it down to my hip for a bit of a rest.
You'll have to have like a lie down and a cup of tea, mate, after this.
Lie down and a